What is going on, people? Leo here from Creative Tech Lab. Back today. Today we're going to talk about how to turn your regular laptop bag into a camera bag. Now, first things first, welcome to Creative Tech Lab. My name is Leo. This is the YouTube channel to accompany our website, creativetechlab.com, where we talk about all things creative. Today we're specifically talking about camera bags, or I should say lack thereof camera bags. So just to give a little bit of a backstory, one second. This is my trusty laptop bag, just so you could get, it's a Kenneth Cole bag. It's an amazing, amazing, amazing bag. So even if before I started carrying camera gear, I'll just have regular work to do on a regular laptop. But this bag is the awesome travel bag, everyday bag. It has a million different compartments. The first area holds your tablet and a bunch of other different sections for that. Then you have the main area of the bag, and then it also has your laptop compartment, and then it also had the easy zip down for the easy scan when you're in the airport. So this was an amazing bag and still is an amazing bag. When I'm traveling, especially when I'm traveling with the wife and kids, I'm carrying all my camera gear, my wife's laptop, my laptop, 2 iPads for the kids for when we're on the plane. If you ever travel with kids, you know what I'm talking about. And all that kind of needs to fit in my bag because that's stuff that I need on the plane, and I don't want to check my camera gear. So when I first started carrying around enough camera gear, even though you guys might know if you checked out the channel before, I shoot on the RX100, so I'm not carrying around a bunch of lenses and stuff, but all that gear starts to add up a little bit when it is that you're just carrying stuff in the bag, and it gets real disorganized when you're trying to pull stuff in and out of the bag, or even when you're out shooting, it gets a little bit disorganized. But I kind of looked at all the bags and there was nothing that I really saw that fit my needs that made me want to get rid of this bag and spend the money on a new camera bag. Update on that soon, but I did end up getting another camera bag, which I haven't even used yet because I'm still so attached to this bag. So during Black Friday, the company Wandrd had a sale. Talk for 1 second. The way you turn your camera bag, your laptop bag, into a camera bag is by using one of these. This is the Wandrd, this is the small cube, and it fits a lot of my camera gear into this little cube here, which I can then pack down into the bag, and it's awesome. So let me just jump over to the table in a different room. I'll show you all the stuff that I have laid out, which I travel with. I guess this kind of is a what's in my camera bag, what I used to make some of these cinematic videos that you may have seen before. Link up here if you've never seen any of those. But I will spread out everything on the table, show you, and then pack it into the camera cube, and then pack it into the bag. So let's jump over to the next scene real quick. So let's just run through a couple of the things, or actually everything that we actually have set up into the bag. So starting from over here, that is my hacked Zhiyun Smooth Q. I'm probably not going to be traveling with that one to Singapore and Thailand because we got this, which is the Wandrd Lab. We'll get into the reasons why I got this instead of that in a later video. But compact gimbal packed down there, and then we have 2 Gorilla Pods because one is not enough. Actually ended up getting one for free because one of them broke. And then we have the tripod for just a general purpose tripod, but that one also came with a Wandrd Lab as well. Then we have our ND filters because you can't have enough ND filters, especially for the camera that we're using. The Mark 6 doesn't have built-in ND filters. ND filters for our drone. This is a little duster thingy. We have hard drives, probably have an extra hard drive, and then the thing that actually takes up the most space in my bag is the Mavic Air. So even though it's a pretty small drone, a lot of people have bigger drones and such, but this one still takes up a lot of space in my bag, especially with the Fly More combo. So it's 3 batteries, the drone, the charging station, the remote, and a couple of accessories. This is the box that it goes in, so we'll get into how that actually sets up into the bag real quick. This is a little adapter that connects to the Smooth Q for me to attach like a microphone and a light. Aperture ML M9 light, good little mobile light when it is that you're in dark situations and you need to get a little bit of extra light in your scene. And then we have a couple 1/4" screws there because you always need to screw something in. Now, These are think tank little tie thingies. These are awesome for cable management, but they did come with another little think tank bag that I put those in, and those fit into the bag. So let's pack everything that goes into the cube and we'll show you how that fits. All right, so this is the camera cube. This is the small camera cube, and I've set this up multiple different ways, so bear with me a little bit. So we have these dividers that you can configure in any way, shape, or form if necessary. I just kind of left it how it is and then just worked around it. So the biggest thing that I have is the drone. It could go either right here or right here. Typically, I have it right here. All right, and then the next thing that we want to configure with that is the two drone batteries. So I kind of just stick these in here and in here. All right, and then what's the next biggest thing that we have here? We have the charging station for those batteries. The third battery is connected onto the drone because that fits down into this compartment here, just in case you're wondering where that battery was. And then we have our camera setup, right? So I'm filming on my actual camera now, but Kevin, I kind of always have Kevin's camera when I can't have it because I'm normally shooting something else. This is Kevin's 5. It's basically the same size as the 6. So camera can go in there. Typically it might be in the case if I'm just traveling with it. Drone accessory can go behind there, and you can see I still have a bunch of space here and here for some other accessories. So I will typically have something like these little screws. My light can stick in either here or there. My ND filters for the drone can go in here. My ND filter for the camera we could stick in there, and then all these little accessories can kind of stick around in here as well and pack down pretty small. And the only thing that I showed before, which I mentioned already, was that I don't have in there. I don't have these think tank color cable things there because I keep those in a separate thing. Reason being is I want to keep that in something clear, so that these pack down into the think tank clear bag here, and there's normally a bunch more cables and cable accessories, all my phone stuff, everything there normally has one of those little ties. And over that, and then the Gorilla Pods, one is normally on the camera, this is normally stuck inside the bag somewhere. Same thing for the other one, and same thing for the hard drive, so we could get into that real quick as well. All right, this is the bag. I've taken everything out of there so I could show you guys what it looks like when I put the camera cube in. So just slides in. Can I see it here on the top? Let me turn that around. Camera cube slides into bag like so, and then it gives me all this space up here to still play around with some space up there. And then the cool thing, like I was saying before, I still have space to put stuff here. So for example, all this extra stuff like the Gorilla Pods can still slide in here. My hard drives can slide in there. This think tank case now comes up here with my cable management. And then to be honest with you, this up here is where I normally keep my in this part right here. Let me see if I could turn this around for you guys, see if it's better. And this mesh piece right here is normally where I keep all the filters. So the filters don't even normally go in here. Just showing you guys what it would look like if it were that we needed more space in the actual cube itself. But this can go in here, still slide in here. This still zips up, and I still have space to put stuff on top of here. My filters normally go in here. Extra stuff goes in there, and it's a lot more organized than it would be before. And then in this part of the bag, I normally have, as you can see here, this is for an SD card. So SD cards normally file down in here. This is more so to keep like pens and stuff, but it actually works out perfect. And then extra batteries and stuff go down here in the bag as well. And then I also still have another pouch if I needed any more accessories to put on here. I could clip my keys on here. So this is, again, is an awesome bag. And then tablet normally goes right here. and laptop goes up here, and I still have a whole bunch of extra space down here. So again, this bag is really, really, really awesome. If Kenneth Cole just turned this bag into something that I could access from the back and flap down over and be able to put a camera cube in it, it would actually be the perfect bag. Again, a review coming on a couple other things that add to it would be straps, chest straps, attachable waist straps. If it had that, it would be the perfect bag. So yeah, that is my little review of the Wandrd Camera Cube and how it fits into my regular laptop bag and converting it into a camera bag. Obviously, it's not the perfect solution, but if you already have a bag that you're really accustomed to and you're really attached to, and you don't want to really invest into a new bag, especially before it is that you're going out on a trip and you kind of just want to stay with something that you're familiar with, this is a perfect solution to still organize everything and to have everything working. So again, hopefully this helps somebody make a decision. Wandrd is a great company. The update that I did have for you guys though is that I did end up buying the Wandrd Provoke bag, the 31 liter, and I'm taking that on a trip to Asia over to Singapore and Bali pretty soon. So a full review to come on that. I might do a video before we leave on just my first thoughts, because I have packed it up and just kind of felt how it feels and see how it compares to my Kenneth Cole bag. It's still missing a couple of things in a couple of compartments that this bag has, but it's still a good bag. So I'll give my initial thoughts on that and then a full review after I travel with it halfway across the world and halfway back as well. I guess that'll be all the way around the world, whatever. So again, if you want to turn your regular laptop bag into a camera bag, that's how you do it, or that's how I think you should do it. Check out wandrd.com. I'll link to them down below as well. And yeah, check out the other videos that we have on the site about mobile videography here on the channel, and check out the website. There's a bunch of other things there, written content on audio engineering, audio production, and all that stuff there as well. Trying to be a home for all creatives. So yes, I will catch you in the next video, hopefully sooner than later, and we will see you soon. Thanks for checking it out. Do all the things that YouTubers tell you to do at the end of videos. Hit the subscribe button, notifications button, if that's still even a thing, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.